This is the Morning Swim Show for Tuesday, August 2nd, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Phoenix Monitor today, we'll talk to John Hargis. He's the head swim coach at Penn State University and assistant coach for the U.S. team at the upcoming World University Games. Coach Hargis joins us right now on the Phoenix Monitor from State College, Pennsylvania. Coach, welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Excited to go to China?
I am. I've only been required to pack peanut butter, and that's it at this point.
How did you get approached to be a member of the staff for the World University Games?
Head coach Eric Hansen asked me to be a part of his staff. Eric and I have had a friendship for years. Obviously, when he was head coach of Wisconsin, we battled one another for a few years, but Eric approached me and asked if I'd be a part of his staff.
Tell me about what this does in terms of opportunities for you as a coach.
I think it's just an honor. You know, as an athlete, I was able to represent the United States of America. Now, as a coach, it's just another area I've always wanted to be able to do, and so it's another goal that I've reached. I think it's an honor not only for myself, but it's a great honor for Penn State.
When you go on these trips, are you trying to learn and pick other coaches' brains, or is it fun just to, be with a different group of swimmers who are, obviously of super high quality?
I think it's both. I'm going to obviously learn from these coaches, pick their brain as much as I can, but also with the athletes. The World University Games team is very, very loaded, and it's going to be fun to be around the athletes that we have on the team. I look forward to getting to know them and learning from the athletes as well as the coaches.
I've never been to a World University Games. I don't know if you have. I'm wondering what the atmosphere is like compared to, say a World Championships or Olympics or maybe even an NCAA meet.
I'm sure the atmosphere is going to be great. I've never personally been to World U's. I've been a part of national teams, but never World U's. But needless to say, I'm very excited about the opportunity to go.
Well, one of your swimmers, junior Amy Magdlin, is going. She's going to be on the team, so you get to coach her personally. She'll be swimming the 200 backstroke. Tell us about Amy.
Hey, she's a great kid. Amy's a competitor. She's a hard worker. Very excited that she's gotten this opportunity. I've talked to Amy a lot about taking advantage of this opportunity, learning from the coaches, learning from the other athletes, but allowing her to swim at this level is going to do wonders for her confidence. She's, done very well at the NC2A level, but being able to get her on the international scene is something we've discussed, and now it's finally here.
I was going to say it must be great for not only her confidence, but for her focus, to have that meet, that huge international meet that she's going to prepare for all summer, probably train with more fire than she's ever trained with, and that will hopefully carry over for you for next year.
Well, that was the plan, and to this point, it's gone very well. I think this summer we've been able to be a little more specific with her training, a little more backstroke oriented. During the collegiate year, we're training her for the 4 IM, the 5 free, getting in a lot of different work in different areas. And this summer we've, been able to focus more on strictly just backstroke.
Speaking of your team, you guys got 35th, I believe, last year. But you have all of your scorers returning. You got to be looking for a big jump next year, I imagine.
We are. We've got a very good young team, a very motivated team, and having Amy, again, to have this experience to carry us into the fall has got the whole staff pretty excited.
Next year, it's an interesting time in college swimming right now. There's no dynasty. I mean, you swam at Auburn. You know what dynasties are all about. But
right.
There's some depth there. It's still the major players at the top, but you're also seeing some movement in the Big Ten, or whatever it's going to be known now as, with some added teams. Ohio State's becoming more of a power. Minnesota. Do you model yourself off teams within your own conference, or do you look at the big powers and the teams that you've swum for, like Auburn, and trying to model your coaching philosophy around that?
Well, I think in terms of my coaching philosophy, I've gotten my philosophy from my former coaches that I trained with, whether it be swimming club with Coach Blair or going on to Auburn with David. But in terms of where we stand as a program, we're lucky to be in the Big Ten, which is loaded from top to bottom. It's a very tough conference. So we know very quickly how good we are from a depth standpoint. We took 9 girls to the meet last year and only graduated one of those girls. So I think we're on the right track. But the parity in college swimming now is becoming so great that you've got a lot of teams that are doing very, very well at the NC2A level, and that's ultimately where we want to be.
Well, Coach Hargis, good luck with the mission and have fun in China.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. That's John Hargis joining us in the Finis Monitor from State College, Pennsylvania. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.